What on earth happened that made Renmei ditch her boyfriend and head back to single life? In a mind-blowing twist, she discovers her late husband is alive and well, sporting a new wife and 2 kids. Talk about plot twists. Clutching her daughter like a life preserver, they were ready to jump off the bridge, but Renmei was like, nah, and broke down in tears like a deflated balloon. Her maternal instincts vanished when she saw child abuse news and thought it was hilarious. From then on, she became neglectful, ignoring her boyfriend's abuse and joining in. Her daughter finally found happiness in a new family, and Mom was plotting to be the destroyer of homes, dreaming of calling the cops to break it up. Meanwhile, her daughter was basking in bliss, unaware, while Renmei dashed through the rain like a drama queen escaping the cops. Right now, getting caught isn't an option since she has to sort her daughter's paperwork, and her mother-in-law is risking it all, mortgaging the shop like it's a high stakes. To top it off, she got a call from a reporter saying she was being accused of kidnapping. Talk about a Hollywood production. The reporter advised her to skip the lawsuit and run for the hills for a day, while her foster mother apologized for not being able to come to the rescue when things got tough for her. Little did she know her signed disconnection agreement was just a piece of paper, as they were both in this soap opera together. To avoid detection, Naexu and her daughter fled to the countryside to sort her daughter's paperwork. If Naexu sorts her daughter's paperwork and the reporter persuades Renmei to drop the lawsuit, they can finally enjoy happiness. Yet, feeling trapped like a fish out of water, Naexu remembered her promise to her daughter amidst the downpour, wondering what other drama awaited them. In the pouring rain, Naexu let out a desperate shout, and it seemed like her daughter heard her cry, like, "Mommy, I'm right here." Mom was likely in trouble, and sure enough, when Grandma came down, she found Naexu getting arrested straight out of a thriller. Grandma rushed over to grab Naexu's hand without a word. After 30 years. It all boiled down to one plea: don't go. They reunited, but now part. Grandma dragged by police. Time I arrived. Grandma pleaded with the cops. Her daughter rushed to her, anxious. "Mom, where are you going? Why not take me?" Naexu held tightly onto her daughter's hand, wishing for just one more second, but it seemed time had other plans. Regardless of the immense reluctance and longing in their hearts, they inevitably had to confront the moment of separation. Consequently, every quiet night, the girl would silently pack her bags, wholeheartedly preparing herself to embrace the new journey filled with the great unknown and challenges ahead. Every night she dialed the same number, hoping her mom would pick up, but silence reigned. She could only tell the moon how much she missed her. Naexu thought she heard her daughter call and turned to see her, but as she reached for her, it felt like yet another fleeting dream. Ever since being locked up, Naexu felt no regret or fear until the thought of her daughter struck her, bringing on the tears. She craved freedom not for herself, but just to hear her daughter call her mom again. Yet that dream felt like a distant star. During the interrogation, Grandma lied, saying all Naexu's actions were her orders, simply wanting the police to spare her daughter. Another cop told Grandma Naexu took full blame, proving they fought together. Thanks to Naexu, her foster family was under media blitz, with phones ringing off the hook talk about pressure. Her foster mom resigned as president, and the sisters lost their jobs, yet not a single complaint arose. Family sticks together God. Meanwhile, Renmei and her boyfriend's abuse charges were sealed, with severe legal punishment looming. Only then did Renmei realize where she went wrong. While her daughter was shipped off to an orphanage, a plot twist fit for a fairy tale. Glamorous and perky, her daughter tried to fit in, thinking if she stayed happy, Mom would magically be released. But her sadness remained buried deep. Ultimately, the judge ruled that Naexu wasn't trying to kidnap her. She genuinely wanted to be a mom. Thus, Naexu was sentenced to 1 year in prison, suspended for 3, prompting the crowd to exclaim, "Woo! Justice?" Both mothers finally breathed a sigh of relief. When Naexu returned to her foster home, she noticed a slew of missed calls on her phone. She called back, but no answer. Just then, a reporter found her, sensing her urgency to know about her daughter's status. In the video, her daughter glowed like a little sun, and Naexu felt a pang of happiness for her. She's living her best life now. with the law preventing them from seeing each other until the daughter turned 18. Nixie felt a headache coming on, but at least she could breathe a little easier. In the dead of night, Nixie received a call. It was from her daughter, ecstatic to share her life updates. "This is Bird Paradise with a giant fridge. I live in a bunk bed. Beware of head bumps on the ladder." Nixie listened with joy, but unexpectedly her daughter suddenly choked on her words mid-message. The tale of separation tugged at her heartstrings, truly dizzying her. Nixie wanted to tell her daughter how much she missed her, suddenly cutting off. The orphanage staff snatched the phone. Nixie didn't have time to grieve, as her mother's condition took a turn for the worse. Time was running out as Nixie approached her mother's bedside, where Grandma enveloped her in a tight embrace, as if waiting 30 years for this moment. Grandma didn't want to spend her last days in the hospital, so Nixie decided to bring her back home, planning to gift her 2 little birds. She knew Grandma would love them, but Grandma clung to the purse for her daughter, while the birds were her cherished treasure. Grandma wondered if she'd ever be able to hand it over. As Nixie quietly walked down the stairs, she thought, "Hey, do these birds fly high?" Just as she reached the bottom, her daughter came running, shrieking for Mom. It felt like a dream. She hurriedly felt joy, but a tide of worry swept over her. She couldn't comprehend how her daughter made it across thousands of miles alone, a cliffhanger of the heart.